Hey there, hi there, ho there. Hello there. My name's Adam. Welcome to Kaputy Inc. Let's get kicking.
That out. That is 1 gallon of Rust-Oleum red oxide primer. Is enough to finish up this too. Only got one frickin' run. Right there. It's the only side you fucking see.
Good job.
The rest of it though, pretty good. Just getting dried up here. Crane dingo. Oh, you can definitely see the wetter spots. Oh, I lied. Oh, look at all those runs. Oh, what a fucking disgrace. Oh, look at that. Amateur. I guess that's what happens when you spray paint at 120 psi. Inside the cabinets, turning out pretty good. Here's the old Swiss cheese cabinet. Just put a piece of plywood in the bottom there. Idea what the floors of the cabinets look like. Terrible lighting, but we painted the inside just 1 coat. Pretty good though. See reflection. We did that POR 15 on the floor, and we did a couple other spots too. We went up the wall just a little bit up here too. Done with the tank. I had to move from the big side of my shop to the little side of my shop, so we just suspended it with the crane real quick. A super high-end paint station. We used good old Rust-Oleum, oil-based. Cut it down a gallon. You can use, say, 2 quarts, whatever it says on the back of the can here. So I thin it to the max because we're spraying it through the gun, and I think it turns out pretty slick. We also used the POR 15. You can't really see that on the floor, but that's like chassis saver. You can get that shit on your skin, and it's there for a month. Temporary tattoo if you really want one. We ended up using a gallon, and I had a ½ gallon left over, so we did everything, and then I just did the outside everything one more time with the extra ½ gallon I had, plus we got 2 coats on the fuel tank. I got a pail here. I pour half of this into there, then I mix out, add my 2 quarts in there, mix them back and forth, mix them up with my drill. I spray them through the old Harbor Freight gun here. No water separator. No pressure regulator. I put the full 120 psi shop air through it because I'm spraying 1. This case I sprayed 2. It was back-to-back days, so I just run some acetone through here, put the nozzle inside a cup of acetone, and it worked well. I think we got a pretty good paint job. The only runs I got is because I used a frickin' brush with that POR 15 in a couple spots, like on the handle where it was like, oh, this is a high wear spot, and that shit is thinner apparently than this because I got some drips from that, but no drips. We have orange peel, but it's a work truck. Nobody gives a shit if it's got orange peel. So yeah, I'm going to take this. I got my universal fitting here that is meant to fit specifically on this gun. We take that off, apparently in the vise, and we literally throw that in the garbage. We had a couple pieces of angle iron underneath that bolt through both the reel, and a couple extra bolts that bolt just to the top, so we span that weight all the way across this flat sheet metal, and she's stiffer than the first time you went to a titty bar.
So you have been shooting on that property one.
Side cabinets on our truck here have a few pinholes. They're still very usable, but you know, they don't look the greatest. You know, they're like your nephew's girlfriend that he thinks is cute. But you just like good for you, buddy. Good for you. Anyways, so to keep the floor from letting any water onto the tools, which the silicone should do that, but this material here maybe will help keep any boxes from sliding around too. This is just like a rubber plastic mat kind of thing I picked up off Amazon. You can order it like by the foot, so I just got enough footage, length, distance, just enough, you know? Like your wife tells you, it's like, oh, it's just enough. Like, yeah, of course it is, honey, yeah, okay. Anyways, so we're gonna cut this down to the size we need, put it in the bottom of the cabinet. I think it fits in there pretty good. There's this lip under here, so almost an inch of it is actually tucked under this lip, so that should keep it from rolling up too. Lays down in the back real nice. There's a couple of wrinkles in it, but I think that's the shipping wrinkles. I've left room for it to flatten out a little bit, so it should work really well. Safety first, kids. Little piece of plywood in the bottom. We actually put some grooves in the bottom side of it with the skill saw, so that if anything ever did get under there, it would have a place for water to run out, or maybe not. Maybe it's a dumb idea, but give it a try. Time for us to seal up these cabinets. When we did the whole sandblast and paint and everything, we took the old door seals off, and I wasn't going to try and reuse them, try and double siding and taping them or something like that. That was a pain in the ass. So I found this stuff, and it is from Vitam Amo. Okay, you got that. Vitamino. Anyways, VITAM space AMO, and this is model number 501 black. And I do believe when I ordered it, it was supposed to be able to fill like a 3/8 to a 1/2 inch gap. Got it on Amazon. It was like 18-foot rolls or 16-foot rolls at a crack. I had to buy like 5 rolls to do all these doors. This glue is amazing. It sticks really well. I mean, obviously I have nice, fresh, clean paint, and I'm prepping it right. I use acetone, and I wipe it down real quick, blow it off, make sure they're in any dirt, cut them to size, stick them on, and once they're stuck, they're stuck. This stuff's pretty awesome. The reviews for it say like, people are like, oh, I couldn't get it to fit on my doorway or something, and I feel like they're probably just not prepping the surface like they have oil or grease, or I see people who are using it on household doors and stuff like that, but for right on this metal contact surface, It works awesome. You peel the backing off and it sticks. It's nice. So let's get to putting her on. My two biggest cabinets, the one that has the tool chest in it, and on the other side, the one that carries all the fluids, each came with a shelf, a long shelf in them. Obviously, we don't need one in the tool cabinet. The other side, we use the best out of the two shelves. This shelf, on the other hand, it's seen better days. It's cracked here, cracked here, bent up. But in the middle is the sweet honey. So we're going to seal the sweet honey. We're going to make another medium-sized shelf for one of my cabinets on the other side over there that we're going to keep small shit. So instead of having to have stuff stacked up 4 high and end up falling out the door, we will have another shelf to help us be more organized. So get to getting. Got all the tape off it. I got all the trim back around the windows, got the mirrors on. The running boards, we didn't tape those off, so they got paint on them, but we're just gonna cover them up with some spray paint because they were starting to chip anyway, so they needed a quick freshening up. We got the hood back on, the hinges, we got the underhood deal on. We got this bad boy back on. We call this, I don't know, plastic core support. I'm not really sure. We got a new bumper for it. With the color change, we did the jams and everything too, which turned out splendid. Taped these puppies off, making it look factory. Same over here, kept the factory stickers. Bottom of the doors, all painted. I gotta put the little grill, the little guard, we call it, little sweeper deal back on there. Windows need a good cleaning. The whole thing needs a good cleaning. Here we go. Got the grill in, bumper on, both painted, Rust-Oleum, rattle can, you'll love it. Fender flares, a must on the dually. We didn't get the wheels blasted and painted yet because my sandblaster guy is on a bender or snorting cocaine, I'm not totally. We got the back bar, roll bar, headache rack, whatever you call it, got that installed. We made that a while ago. Turned out pretty sweet, so just finished doing the wiring on that, and should be ready to roll. Been busy here, getting the front end all back together. Grill, bumper, both painted with the old Rust-Oleum. A little scuff and shoot there, turned out well, that's a new bumper. The old bumper had this deal on the bottom of it. The new bumper did not have the provisions for such, so we left it off. We are going to put this grill guard on here whenever my sandblaster guy comes and sandblasts the wheels and the front grill guard, if you will, whatever you want to call that, rush guard. About 13 of those at a crack. Pretty sweet. You need one, holla at your boy. Bumper, grill, badges on. We use that Gorilla double-sided tape, Gorilla tape. Seems to be working quite well. I guess we'll see how well it holds up. Running boards, we blacked those back out. We blacked out the fender wells, simple enough, little tape, little spray, little shoot. Windows need to be cleaned up and everything, but for the most part, all we got left before she's work ready is I gotta wire in my strobe, backup light, I gotta wire in these lights. A couple hours we should have that done. I got the old Nightlight 3-panel switch you can buy off the Amazons there. Those are sweet, they're already wired, all you gotta do is add power ground and you're out. So hope you enjoyed this. We'll do the whole tour with all the tools and how we set everything up in the next video. So like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.